So a big question I get asked all the time is to catch or not to catch. And look, on most lawns, if you're mowing them regularly enough, it's purely personal preference. On a lawn like this, where we're taking off a substantial amount of leaf, I would definitely say always catch, because what can happen is the clip can come out of the mower like that there, and if it sits in a mound, what'll happen is that'll start to decompose, and it'll create what we talk about on the turf farm as clip burn, and you'll actually have a burnt spot of turf or grass underneath that patch on your next mow. So definitely on a lawn like this, catch, and as you can see, we're going to have quite a few catcher loads. So another question is what do I do with all this catch? So obviously, ideally, you want to be able to compost it down. You can obviously also put it in your green waste bin if your council has that. The other one is a lot of people do put it into their garden beds. So just be mindful though, if you are putting this into your garden bed, there can be different seeds, there can be stolons of green cooch and things like that in there, which with given enough water, or if they get buried, those stolons can certainly, or those seeds can certainly continue to grow in your garden beds, and then you can have grass within your garden beds. So something to be mindful of there as well. So just be mindful if your grass layer does get too thick in your garden beds. Lawn clip is renowned for becoming quite thick and quite impenetrable, and it can choke large root zones around trees and also obviously smaller plants and shrubs as well. So when you're dumping that clip into the garden, if that's your preferred option, just try to keep it into the low light areas. So obviously less sunlight, less likely for any of the seed or the weeds to be able to continue to grow in those areas. And also obviously too, as I said before, just avoiding the thick, large roots of the bigger trees, because this can also choke those out as well. So earlier on we talked about the 1/3 leaf rule. Unfortunately we've gone a little bit below that, but we've been on the top setting of the mower, so definitely a recommendation for here is more regular mowing, probably a couple of times a week, just to bring that canopy level down a little bit further. We're still probably sitting at about maybe 40 mil there now. And another thing to look out for as well, at the top of the leaf here, you'll see up close that it's been torn. It hasn't been actually cut by the mower. So that's a good way to be able to tell that either it's struggling a little bit with the canopy, or your blades might need to sharpen as well.